very much for your participation. My team is informing me that most of the affiliate members that registered are already connected. Therefore, I propose you to start the briefing. And first of all, let me say that it's a big pleasure for me to welcome all of you and to thank you for this participation in this second UNWTO briefing for the affiliate members. This second edition dedicated to one of our upcoming important events awaited with great interest by our affiliate members. I'm talking about the 7th UNWTO World Forum on Gastronomy Tourism, scheduled to take place in December in Japan. I am extremely happy seeing the big interest aroused among our affiliate members by this new format of exclusive informative sessions focused on relevant upcoming UNWTO events with the objective to facilitate your participation and engagement in the way that best suits to your interest. I mean, as speakers, contributors, sponsors. And in order for you to achieve this, it is essential to be able to plan your participation as far in advance as possible. Well, this is precisely what today's meeting is about, to provide you in due time detailed information on one of the most important upcoming events of our organization. I am also pleased to mention that we are receiving from our affiliate members encouraging, very positive feedback concerning this format of dedicated informative sessions designed as part of the mechanism that we are placing at your disposal to allow you all to take full advantage of your affiliate membership. I am happy to see the presence of all of you today, motivated by the interest to engage in a topic of increasing importance and dynamic, such as the gastronomic tourism. This is a topic we know for sure that it's of great interest for many of our affiliate members, such as universities that are offering or plan to do so gastronomic tourism as part of their educational program, destination management organizations interested to develop this segment of tourism or to better integrate gastronomy in their promotional efforts, or private companies for which gastronomy is part of their core business. Within this context, the understandable aspiration of the affiliate member department is to make feasible that in each important event or meeting of the organization, there would be a consistent participation of you, our affiliate members. This important upcoming World Forum on Gastronomy Tourism is internally managed and directly organized by the Market Intelligence and Competitiveness Department of UNWTO, specifically by its director and my esteemed colleague Sandra Caldwell, with the support of her highly professional team. Although I have no doubt that all of you know her very well, given her extensive and outstanding career in the UNWTO and the highly relevant topics that she managed, I am pleased to introduce to you all my colleague Sandra Caldwell, the Director of Market Intelligence and Competitiveness at UNWTO, who is joining us today, connected from our UNWTO official office in Riyadh, in Saudi Arabia, where she's working intensely these days to operationalize our UNWTO team there in Riyadh. Thank you very much, dear Sandra, for your interest and for your availability to encourage and facilitate a more consistent participation of our affiliate members in this event. Please allow me to mention that I am very pleased to see so many affiliated entities registered for today's session, which have repeatedly expressed their interest and have also proven expertise in this thematic area, such as Fundación Castilla-La Mancha, la Secretaría de Fomento Turístico del Estado Mexicano de Yucatán, la Cámara Argentina de Turismo, GTB Corporation from Japan, also Culinary Tourism Alliance, Vienna Tourist Board, Gastronomic Association from Georgia, and many other affiliate entities interested in becoming more engaged in this topic, like Netflix, Camino Strategy, Quito Turismo, Texas Tech University, ICF, and so on. Dear affiliate members, Sandra Carvalho would be in the best disposition to provide you with detailed information regarding the mentioned event, as well as to answer all the questions and the doubts you may have. To this end, as you have been informed, we'll begin with the presentation made by Sandra, focused on the most important aspect you should know about the event, and then an interactive session will be open in which you can, and I encourage you all to do so, address your questions for specific detail or aspect of your interest, to clarify doubts and or to make proposals and suggestions. Dear Sandra, once again, my sincere thanks for your availability and interest in sharing with the affiliate membership first-hand insight about the upcoming World Forum on Gastronomic Tourism. I have no doubt that we'll have an enriching exchange of information, and that this session will be a good contribution to the success of the next Gastronomic Tourism World Forum, as well as a win-win experience. Thank you very much. The floor is yours. No te escuchamos.
No.
Así.
Hello, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Well, good afternoon, good morning, buenos días, buenas tardes. Thank you, Jon, for the introduction, and thank you for the opportunity. I think this is a great initiative by the affiliate members to bring us together to present you specific projects and to steer their action and engagement of the affiliate members with the ongoing activities of UNWTO. I'm here in a very difficult situation because the mother of this event is actually here. I can see Yolanda on the screen. She was the one that gave birth to it many years ago. And then we took over the responsibility to enlarge all the work that had been very well developed already, and consolidated with other destinations and other partners. So I hope that we've been to the challenge that was left to us. I will very briefly, as Jon said, just take you through not only the event, because I think it's actually a good opportunity. Sorry, this was actually at the end. A good opportunity to tell you a little bit more of the overall work in gastronomy tourism, because the event is one high point of this work, but it's not the only one. And we like to think that it goes just beyond the event itself. So we're very pleased that we will be hosted by NARA in Japan. And I want to greet particularly our colleague Billy from JTB that's with us today, and is an important partner for us in this project. It will take place, the forum itself, between the 13th and the 15th of December. Probably will the welcome dinner taking place the night before. So if you plan to join us, make sure that you're there on the 12th of December. I can't say enough good things about NARA. I've been 2 times, and I think Japan is an amazing example of what can be done to value and promote gastronomy. So I think we will all learn not only from the program, but more also from the actions on the ground and the visits that we'll have the opportunity to do, led by our hosts. So just obviously to set a little bit the tone, I'm sure that you all know this. We all knew that gastronomy is more and more important, but I found very interesting, as I came across the other day, this research from American Express Travel that said that the priority and top activities for consumers when they look into the impact on a local community is eating and shopping at small businesses. So I think we are on the right track to actually use gastronomy to make a positive impact on the destinations, which at the end is really the objective that we want to achieve. We have in the past carried out research activities on gastronomy tourism, one of them with Japan, something that as a compilation of a series of good cases from Japan. And we also, in collaboration with the long-term partner that we have in this project, the Basque Culinary Center, we have published a set of guidelines for the development of gastronomy tourism prior to the pandemic, which are there available for all destinations in Spanish and in English, and very much are the basis for many of the activities that we have been done with the destinations themselves. So as I said, the guidelines are something that for us are a stepping stone, and that also as we move forward, we're working currently to develop online training based on these guidelines and making sure that capacity building is also one of our components. We've also worked not specifically on gastronomy tourism, but for those interested, I think this is an important piece of research that we've done with the World Intellectual Property Organization, because it talks about how we should use intellectual property for tourism development. And most of the cases that you see have a direct connection with gastronomy, with food, with products connected to agriculture. So I think it's also important that we keep this in mind as we advance in this topic. And then to the point that brings us here today, we have the UNWTO World Gastronomy Forum, which every 2 years takes place in the Basque Country, and then every other year rotates around the world. We, unfortunately, due to the pandemic, were not able to meet in Japan last year, but we are very much looking forward to do so in December this year. And we are sure that's going to be a great reunion after so long separated. Last year we had the event in Bruges, as you know. It was dedicated to gastronomy tourism as a driver of rural development. It was a smaller than we expected at the point event, but we had a really good impact and we had a really good level of participation. So we're very happy that we started the conversation going on again. So for this year, the focus of the discussions that we're currently having with NARA is that the topic will be very much focused on people and planet. What does this mean? That we would like to look into how gastronomy tourism fosters inclusion, particularly in women and youth. So talent development, everything that has to do with the capacity that the gastronomy tourism has to bring that woman empowerment level that we would like to see, but also to create opportunities for youth. And the second big topic that we will be discussing, particularly as sustainability is one of our priorities, is how do we link gastronomy tourism with food waste and the need to actually have a sustainable approach to everything that we do in this area. So the areas that we will in principle be looking at is starting with a little bit of what the future brings, where we are and where we are heading. Women and youth, a spotlight on talent, our planet, our future, food waste, and UNWTO has been working on this area. As you might know, we have a plastics initiative, and the colleagues in sustainable development are very keen to advance also initiatives in the area of food waste, together with the One Planet Network. So this will be one of the topics that we have proposed to include in the program. And finally, we will have a section dedicated to specific good practices in these areas. A little bit, we called it Get Inspired by the different examples that exist around the world. We will also have, as every session that we have had in the last two editions, one specific area dedicated to our startup competition. So we will have the finalists of the Gastronomy Tourism Startup Competition that UNWTO and the Basque Culinary Center organize for their proposals, and we will also announce the winner. So this, to give you a little bit of a nutshell information of the topics and the approach that the event this year will have. All of this is currently also under discussion with NARA, but we trust that with the adjustments that it might take or not, this will be the line that we will follow. We might have some other issues that might be added, but this is the line that UNWTO is posing on the agenda. So opportunities for engagement. Obviously, we're very happy to receive your proposals and show of interest to speak at the event. We will look into the different possibilities. We do have the session on good practices, which would be a good opportunity. Also, specific activities that have to do with talent, women empowerment, and youth and talent. So please feel free to, through Jan, or directly as you prefer. Maybe Jan would prefer that it goes through them, so it's easier for us to coordinate. Let us know of your interest. Sponsorship opportunities for those who are interested in the event. We're happy to discuss them. Obviously, we'll have to discuss them also with our host, but there is the openness to discuss that. And also, as we work towards the event in December, it will be very interesting also to understand a little bit better about the issues that we will be tackling. So there is also opportunities to develop joint research, either in terms of understanding consumer preferences and impact related to what we were talking about, sustainability, or any other issues. There is the opportunity to sit down and talk about possible research opportunities for UNWTO and other partners. There's also, as I said, we're currently building on a massive online course with the Basque Culinary Center. So there's also sponsorship opportunities for training and capacity building. And obviously, we're happy to get you interest shown. And again, happy to sit down and discuss in detail. The timelines and procedures. We haven't opened registration yet. It's going to be, I hope, within the month of July, it will be ready. Our colleagues in Japan are working tirelessly in the website, and I'm sure that very, very soon we will be able to start having the registrations, but still have a good time ahead to do so. We will obviously inform you as soon as that is available. In terms of the procedures for sharing with us, as I mentioned, your interest in either speaking or engaging with us in any other form, please feel free to reach out to us through Jan and the team, and we can have dedicated discussions individually as well. And this is my email for those who do not have it, but again, feel free to reach out to us or to Jan so we can actually see the opportunities for further engagement. This is a little bit all from our side, myself and Sole from the team who is here and coordinating the conference with the colleagues in Japan. We're very happy to have you engaged. A lot of you have been in many of the previous editions, so we do hope that this one will stand to the previous ones. And again, I want to thank Japan because it's a wonderful host, and we're all very much looking forward to join NADA in hosting everyone. Jan, the floor is back to you.
Thank you very much, Sandra. Thank you very much for this comprehensive overview, which included all the essential aspects that I think it's important for our affiliate members to be aware of, from the main topics that will be addressed by the conference to the different ways of engagement for the entities interested to play an active role, to be actively engaged in the conference, and also the details on the procedure, on the timeline. As I mentioned at the beginning, the idea was to start discussing, having as a basis this presentation that Sandra provide us with the basic details on the conference. I frankly encourage you. I know that many of you which are connected today expressed previously in the direct dialogue we maintain your concern to be more informed about specific details. So I frankly encourage you to take this opportunity and to have a frank exchange of view to address to my dear colleague Sandra all the questions you may have. We all hope that that the evolution of the pandemic situation would allow us to celebrate the event as scheduled for December. Therefore, I am more than confident that we are starting now, we are beginning now the preparation, the very tangible preparation for the event. So I frankly invite you to take the floor and to share with us your question, your comment, your proposal. So Rebecca McKenzie, the floor is yours.
Hello, good morning, good afternoon, whatever time it is, wherever you are in the world. For those I haven't had the pleasure of meeting, I'm Rebecca McKenzie from the Culinary Tourism Alliance. Thank you for sharing some further details and great insights. A question I had was, is there going to be an opportunity for those affiliate members that attend the event in Nara to have a specific affiliate meeting? I know that that is something that we had done at previous forums, both in Peru and in San Sebastian. And I think that there's great value when we as affiliate members can come together in person and learn about the initiatives that we're working on and ways that we can share. I think it helps to set apart our attendance from other attendees when we can actually get a facilitated opportunity to network and share. So just wondering if that can be something to consider in the schedule in Nara.
Thank you, Rebecca, for your intervention, for your question. Sandra, if you allow me, I will make the comment from my perspective, and then I will give you the floor to make the comments from the perspective of the organizer. Rebecca, let me tell you that we are very much interested to take any opportunity of big international fair, of big international events, when we see that we have a consistent participation of affiliate members, to facilitate them dedicated meeting for the affiliate member, or some other format of networking, of exchange of good practices, and so on. We did it during the last 2-3 years, for example, within Fitur, or within some other conference, like for example, the one organized on tourism and audiovisual. Every time we see that we have a consistent participation, we try to organize, because our affiliate very much highly appreciate it, and we see that it's an excellent opportunity for good input for us. Of course, the other aspect is to find the support to organize the logistical aspect, but we are always very optimistic that based on our network, we are in condition to find the necessary support and to organize. So hopefully we will have a good participation of affiliate members in this World Gastronomy Forum, and I can advance to you that we will do everything within our reach to organize something dedicated for our affiliate members. So thank you for the interest behind your question. Sandra, if you want to add your comments, please, the floor is yours. No te escuchamos. No te escuchamos.
1, 2, 3.
Sí, sí, sí.
Sorry about that. It's very inconvenient. Nothing to add from my side, John. I think it's an area that that is the responsibility of the affiliate members. So nothing to add from my side.
Thank you. Any other request for intervention, please?
Si alguien quiere intervenir en español, aunque no parezca, lo hablo.
No.
Sorry, I was just saying if anyone wants to speak in English, I'll be more than happy.
Well, I see that there are no other for no other requests for intervention, let me add the comments that, of course, it will be Sandra Caldwell, it will be her department, the collaboration with the Japanese host in charge with all the details, but we from the affiliate member department will keep in touch with all the interested affiliate members way to Japan, way to the conference. So we will keep updated all the interested affiliate members on the evolution of the preparation. We will give you in a personalized way all the information we request in case you would be interested in a concrete engagement. I'm talking about specific initiatives to be taken into consideration within the program of the conference, or distinct formula of sponsorship of support for the conference. My department, the affiliate member department, will be part of this basis of this report. So feel free to share with us all your consent, all your requests for information. And I also encourage you to keep us informed on the activities directly or indirectly connected with the topics which are of interest for our World Forum, because I'm sure that UNWTO, that Sandra would be more than interested to see if we can take the advantage of the different inputs we see from the affiliate member in order to enrich the agenda, to enrich the background of the conference. So in case you plan to organize specific regional, local activities on gastronomy tourism or related with the topics that Sandra mentioned as main topic for the conference, please feel free and I encourage you to share with us your project in order to analyze with our colleagues from the department of Sandra any kind of opportunity to enrich the conference in December with the input received from you. So these are more comments that I consider that would be useful to be considered during the coming months of preparation of the conference. Any other intervention? Let me, if you allow me, Sandra, I will take this opportunity also to briefly mention other few important upcoming events of UNWTO, just to allow to our affiliate members to have it in mind and also to feel free to ask for more detail. I'm referring to the UNWTO Global Conference on Wine Tourism, which is also an important event under the management of Sandra Caldwell and her team, which, if I am updated, it's still taken into consideration for September. Also, I'm talking about the World Tourism Day 2022, which this year will take place in Indonesia. Also, we'll have the Regional Commission for Africa scheduled for October. And I'm very happy to share with all of you that we had the satisfaction to have good participation of the affiliate membership and good participation. I'm referring also in terms of substance of being included in the agenda of all the regional commission and of the recent executive council. We hope that Africa will be another successful case. Also, I would like to mention the conference which is under preparation, but by our colleagues from Regional Department of Africa, the UNWTO Global Conference on Linking Tourism, Culture, and Creative Industry, planned to take place in November in Nigeria. And finally, the Smart Destinations Conference, which we plan to organize in November in Spain, in Valencia. This is a small let's say, selection of the most important coming events. We will keep you updated. If necessary, we will be in the best disposition to organize some dedicated meeting, but I consider it also useful to take this opportunity and to advance you this information. Any other requests for intervention? Sandra, if you want to add something, please feel free. The floor is yours.
Thank you. Can you hear me now? No, just maybe echoing what Rebecca was just sharing in the chat. She was asking if there was a deadline for submission of proposals for topics to speak at the conference. And if you have an expression of interest in a specific topic, please send it to us by the 15th of July. We'd like to close the program with speakers by the end of July, so that we can start debating everything in relationship to speakers. And on the other issues, as Jan said, feel free to reach out to us at any moment in time. And also Rebecca was sharing something in the chat, which is an event on agritourism in Vermont, the US. I don't know if it's organized by the Alliance, Rebecca, but I'll leave that promotion to the affiliate member to decide. For me, very interesting. We just started a tourism and rural development program recently, so I will circulate it within our team to make sure that they attend. So thank you.
Yeah, it's new. There was the initial International Agritourism Conference in Italy, in Northern Italy in 2018. And this was actually supposed to happen in 2020, but of course, a little thing called a pandemic happened. So just thought it would be of interest because as a subsect of culinary tourism, agritourism is taking a lot of, capturing a lot of attention from global destination development officers and those working in rural tourism. So I just thought that could be of interest for folks. We'll be participating as a sponsor there, but it's certainly interesting to see other initiatives out there that people can learn from.
Perfect. Thank you so much. That's all from my side, Jan. So back to you.
Thank you very much once again, Sandra, for the information provided. Thank you, Rebecca, for your intervention. I am very grateful to all of you for this participation, and I am fully convinced that it was a useful and enriching meeting. And I consider that it's just the first step in a process that is beginning. Once again, we'll be all the time available to provide you additional information. For now, my sincere thanks to all of you for this participation. Thank you. Goodbye.